All right, man, so check this out. Imagine this. A thief breaks into a Dodge dealership in Tyler, Texas. A Dodge dealership in Texas. Breaks into the dealership, and on the showroom floor is a bright, beautiful, shiny new 2025 Dodge Charger Daytona RT. All electric, all-wheel drive Charger RT. Tell me why, instead of breaking into the Charger RT and stealing it, your boy goes over to the front desk, the salesperson's desk, and steals candy and walks out of the dealership with a handful of candy and not a handful of keys or a brand new Charger. The new Charger is so unappealing that even thieves don't want to steal it. And now Dodge is talking about discontinuing the Dodge Charger RT as we know it right now and no longer sending them to dealerships because they're not selling. That's just how bad this car is doing right now. Let's talk about it. What's up, guys? It's your boy Knockout 360 here with another video, man. So you can tell I'm in a house that makes this a house vlog. You know what's going down to come around. Let's get into it. I got car content, car shows, car reviews, car meets, police chases, anything and everything car related happens on this channel. So if you're into that, make sure that you stick around. For everyone else, hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so that you know what's coming out and when it's coming out. So boom, let me just let you in on the current state of affairs as it pertains to the new Charger. Thief breaks into Dodge dealership, sees new Charger EV, and walks out with candy. A break-in at a Dodge dealership in Tyler, Texas left a shattered window, some stolen candy, and no cars missing. Instead of driving off in the new Challenger or in a Challenger or Charger, the would-be thief ended his night in the back of a police cruiser and in the hospital over a handful of candy. No, I don't want that brand new Charger. These cars are so unattractive that they would rather steal some candy over the damn car itself. The suspect, 38-year-old, I'm not going to say his name, his method was anything but subtle. Hurled a rock through the front window to get in. He managed to climb through the broken double-pane glass, cutting himself badly in the process despite bleeding from the glass shards. Didn't head straight for a car or the cash register. He didn't want the car, didn't want the cash. Instead, your boy went to a small stash of candy sitting on the salesperson's desk. That appeared to be enough for him. Rather than trying to drive off in one of the many vehicles on the showroom floor, ergo the new Charger, which was right in front of him, your boy decided, you know what, I would in fact just want some candy. I'd rather have a handful of candy than a new Charger. No damages were found to any of the cars. Law enforcement didn't comment on whether had plans to steal a vehicle from the outside of the dealership presented a tempted target. Rows of new Dodge models that would catch any car lover's eyes, yet for some reason still unclear. None of the vehicles were tampered with, hot wired, or even entered. Your boy didn't even want to break into it. Didn't even want to touch it. Your boy just wanted some candy, right? You got this brand new Dodge Charger that's supposed to be the latest, greatest, best of the best. But instead of that, your boy just wanted some candy. That's how bad the Dodge Charger Daytona, as we know it right now, RT, that's how bad it is. That's how unattractive and unappealing that car is. That even criminals, thieves, don't want to steal it. If you were to go out and buy a Daytona right now and park it in the hood, nobody's going to touch it. You're good, right? You don't need any kind of security. I don't even think you need CarLock. You don't even need CarLock for a Daytona EV Charger. Ain't nobody breaking into it. You straight, right? And things have gotten so bad, not only for this particular dealership, but I don't know who's been talking about this, but a lot of YouTubers are under the impression that the Dodge Charger Daytona the Dodge Charger RT, the 2024, is going to be discontinued. Like a lot of YouTubers have been talking about this. Dodge just canceled the RT Charger Daytona. That came from Butter the Insider. Out of spec bits, BITS, complete failure. Dodge is no longer stocking the Charger. Shout out to my man Rubix. He just put out a new video. Here it is. Dodge's new, that's not him, but Dodge's new Charger Daytona is an epic sales failure. All new electric, yeah, this is from TikTok. All new electric Dodge Charger RT has been discontinued. So a lot of people believe Dodge Charger is discontinued. A lot of people believe that they're canceling the new Dodge Charger RT. Let's see what my man Rubix. Shout out to my man Rubix. Let me get his channel up here because he just posted a video himself. All right, here's my man's channel. Yeah, his last video. Go check his last video out. Dodge is making big changes to the 2026 Charger Daytona, discontinued. a lot of people are talking about discontinuing the Charger RT. Now, I don't know where these ideas are coming from necessarily, but it looks like a lot of YouTubers kind of have the inside scoop on potentially the Dodge Charger RT as we know it being discontinued. And I mean, let's just look at my city right now, 2024 Dodge Charger RT. They're not selling, number one. I mean, they're all over the place. They're not selling out at all. Like, look at all of these Chargers that's available. And they're all green because the green means that they're well under MSRP and they're still for sale. This first one here, which is in Fort Mill at State Line right up the street, MSRP 70, just give us 52. That's $28,000 difference right there. This one right here, South Charlotte CDJR, MSRP 82, just give us 56. 85, just give us 59. 85, 68, 70, 47. I mean, it just gets progressively worse. $25,000 off of this one at South Charlotte. 85, just give us 69. 61, just give us 46. 61, 46. Every single one of these Chargers are marked down over $10,000, but yet they're still literally available everywhere. That's how bad it's gotten for these cars. And the fact that a thief would break into a Dodge dealership, like I remember in 2023 when I was ordering my Hellcat, what the dealership would do is every single morning when the dealership would open, they would take all of the keys from one building, right? And then they would bring it to the main building with the showroom. And then they would go and get all of the Chargers, the RTs, the SRTs, the Hellcats, the Scats, the T-Rexes, the Durangos, the Trackhawks. They would bring all of those cars outside and then put them out front, right? And then they would let those cars sit out there all day long. People would see them and they say, you know what I'm in the mood for? I want a Scat Pack. Then they'd come and get it and all that stuff. But when the shift ended and the day ended, they would bring all of those cars back in the showroom floor, lock the doors of the showroom floor, obviously, alarm, security, the whole nine. Then they would take the keys and put them in a lockbox, an RFID lockbox, in a completely separate building, right? Like they would have the keys in one location in a box. Then they would have the car in another location. You know what I mean? That's how bad these cars were back then when they were getting stolen. And they were taking them directly from the Dodge dealership. Like they would literally go to the dealership, break the window just like your boy did here, hop in, they would program, either reprogram it, or they would just find where the keys were, hop in the car and roll out. That's how bad these cars were. But in 2025, you can't pay a thief to steal one of these cars. The thief would rather get some Reese's Pieces, some Nerds, you know what I mean? Some bubble gum, some suckers over a brand new Dodge Charger EV. And I'm gonna be real with you, I don't blame him one bit, right? I love Nerds. I'd take a box of Nerds over a new Charger any day. That's just me personally. You know what I mean? I would take a box of Nerds. I'd take some Reese's Pieces. I would take some, hell, I'd take an old ass Babe Ruth chocolate bar over a Dodge Charger EV. Like, I'm good on that. Just give me the candy. I'm just here for the candy. I got a sweet tooth. I want some candy. I appreciate it. You can keep the car. No, thank you. Right? That's how bad it is for the Charger right now. And I don't know where a lot of these YouTubers are getting it from. Shout out to my man Rubik's. Go over to his channel, like, subscribe, comment, watch his most recent video, and listen to him. But a lot of YouTubers seem to believe that the Dodge Charger RT, a lot of YouTubers seem to believe that the Dodge Charger RT is set to be discontinued. A lot of people are saying that it's either like Dodge is no longer stocking dealerships with these cars, simply because most dealerships at this point are overstocked. You know what I mean? Butter the Insider, check him out. Dodge just canceled the RT Charger Daytona. Here's why it flopped. You got another one here, Stellantis Ram Express flop. New Charger models, outlaw orders stopped over issues, RT canceled. OC Motivator here, I've talked to him on Instagram once or twice. The end of the Dodge Charger Daytona RT EV, damn, that's a long ass name. That didn't take long. So, I mean, a lot of YouTubers believe that they are no longer going to be stocking Dodge Charger Daytona RT EVs on dealerships anymore. And if that is the case, damn, it only took them, what, a year and a half at this point? Because the new Chargers came out in 24. And here it is, 25, middle of 25. We're going into the summer of 25. And they're already canceling these cars. which I'm gonna blame. I'm not gonna blame them for this because I got to be honest with you. It makes sense. Like at this point, they're spending and wasting more money producing these cars than they are actually recouping them from selling them. So if they were to stop production right now, the new Charger, it probably saved them money as opposed to continuing to build new ones because you can look at the price drop. I mean, like I said, we saw here that some of these cars were dropping as much as 28,000. You feel me? And some of these dealerships are doing their best to get creative to sell these cars. I mean, there's one dealership, and we talked about this here recently, where they were literally giving 35 off, 35,000, wow, $35,000. Just come and pick it up. And it was one of those things where it was a day-to-day thing. Like Monday, 35,000 off. Tuesday, it would be 22,000. Wednesday, it would be 16. And then by Friday, it would be 35 again. And it's literally like, just pick the day. Like that's how bad these cars are doing right now. And you know what's funny? Every single time I get on Instagram and I go to Dodge's official Instagram page, you know what they're posting? They're posting dumb shit like this right here. Look at this. Look at this. As if the new Charger Daytona is doing a burnout with two wheels. It's all-wheel drive. It's electric. Yeah, it's got that fake-ass burnout mode, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? It got them swinging, doing donuts. Who? Who's doing donuts in this, y'all? Who's doing donuts in this car? And the bad part about it is, man, people, when they get in the comments, they will roast you. Everybody in the comments keeps posting the old Challenger, the old Charger, the old Durango. You know what I mean? Talking about Hemi. And it's one of those things like I know that the owner of the administrator of the Dodge official page has to be reading the comments. Every single comment is about bringing the damn Hemi back. You know what I mean? Every single comment is about bringing the damn Hemi back. I have seen one, maybe two comments where they're like, you know what, it's not that bad, let's give it a chance. But the other 99 overwhelming majority, bring the Hemi back. So I'm saying all that to say, guys, I would not be surprised if Dodge came out with some sort of message, press conference, something of that sort after having a meeting about how poorly these cars are selling. And they're just like, listen, we're just going to stop. We're going to cut our losses. We're going to stop while we're behind. And we're just going to plan for the future. You know, we fucked up real bad. Or the previous guy, what's his name? Carlos Tavares. He fucked Dodge real bad. And it's just going to take some time for us to rebuild it. So let's cut our losses. Whatever's on the dealership right now, let's just leave it, right? But at the end of the day, you know, we got to do something new because nobody's interested in this shit. Nobody's interested in the six-pack that's coming out this summer, you know, with the Hurricane high output 6. Nobody cares about that either. You know what I mean? None of the options that Dodge is offering at this point are solutions. I mean, you know, it's a Band-Aid over a leak in the ocean or something like that. Does that make sense? You know, like you're not doing anything at all. You're $28,000 off of these cars and they're still not selling. Like people don't even want them as like a fuck around daily car. And the power is pretty respectable. 456 to 670, pretty respectable, you know? No, still don't want them. We want Hemi, big Hemi. Just give us a bigger Hemi. Give us a 7-liter Hemi. Give us a 7.2-liter Hemi. Give us a 7.5. Give us an 8-liter Hemi. Give us the Hemi. That's all we want. You give us that and we're happy, right? That's why the RHOs, they're not selling right now either. Why? Because once the announcement came out that in 26 the T-Rex was coming back with more power, why in the hell would I buy an RHO? How much are RHOs going for right now? Are we still recording? Yes, we are. All right, so boom. 2025 Ram RHO. Maybe we don't have the 25s yet. Let's go 24. Yeah, okay. No, these are videos. All right, so in my city, 2025 is going for 81,000. MSRP was 82, so they're giving you 1,000 off. Big Blue, that's just like mine. This is a 25, and it's going for 87. It used to be 88. 85 used to be 86. Oh, this one's used 579 miles. Bro, he drove that shit from from Charlotte to Columbia, South Carolina, and back, and basically said, yeah, I don't want this. It's too slow. He did all that shit in one day, 579 miles. And they've already discounted that shit almost $10,000 just because it's technically used. RHO 82, oh, 77? Okay, this is up in Cornelius. 82, 84 for used. No, that's the T. See what I'm saying? Look at that big T-Rex. T-Rex is still holding on to its value, even though it's 2.5 going on 3 years old. And it's got 20,000 miles, 19,000. But they still want 84 for it. And there's somebody out there that's going to pay for it. Why in the hell is this one 139? I'll never know. I think that's a special edition with that sandstorm or sandblasted color. But I mean, you guys get the picture. You know, nobody's buying the RHO because why would I buy this inline 6 high output bullshit when you just told me that they're going to be dropping the new T-Rex this time next year with more power than any T-Rex prior to? Like, I'm just going to stack my money for another 365 days and then go out and get what I want. Like, stop with this hurricane shit. We don't want it. We don't want it in our trucks, and we damn sure don't want it in our cars. You can put the Hurricane engine in the Hornet, you know what I mean? You can replace the old V6 Pentastar with the Hurricane, that's fine. Give me something that's gas friendly, you know, reliable. I'm cool with that. I don't want this shit in my Charger. I don't want this shit in my RHO. I'm good. Give me my Hemi back. So that's it, guys. Tell me what you've been hearing on your side, because apparently a lot of YouTubers believe that Dodge is going to be discontinuing the RT Daytona here pretty soon. Like discontinuing the delivery to dealerships, period, and just shutting them down. So if you've heard something that I haven't heard, let me know. But apparently a lot of YouTubers believe that. So wouldn't surprise me. But as always, guys, like, subscribe, comment. See you guys in the next one. Peace.